by 20% allows the building, of better economic buildings. And then I think I'm going to switch right on back over to the Bushido arts and go ahead and research strategy of attack, way of the bow, and heaven and earth. That'll give me fire arrows and more ammunition, which will definitely make my armies much more potent. So I think that's a good way to go next. Let's see. This army looks like it's probably mostly retrained. It has. I will go ahead and pull my army out here and let's see what kind of happiness state that leaves. Castle repression 4, tax burden, resistance to invaders. Looks like it'll be safe for the time being. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I think if we build this temple, that'll help speed this process along. And I will go ahead and start marching. Let's just go ahead and march right across the border and see if it changes the situation. It doesn't. So I'm just going to go ahead and start marching straight on down here towards Kai. And we'll try and get there as soon as possible. It is kind of dangerous to expand too quickly with the Ikko Ikki. You don't want to overextend yourself just because you got to bring every province under control along the way. I got this monk headed down that way. I really could use him up here with this army to help inspire this army. So I'm actually going to start walking him down here to meet up with this army. So we'll get that set up. My daimyo and his army are still out on Settsu. I'm not quite ready to leave Settsu yet. I do have, a rather large religious building here. It is majority of my religion now, but you can see from the repression statistics here that my character and the garrison forces are really helped to keeping the order in this town. So I don't want to leave quite yet until I've made sure that it's absolutely secure, because a rebellion there would be very bad. Let's go ahead and end one more turn. See what's taking place here. There's a Hojo monk down there. So yeah, bringing the monk down to inspire my army will help in many, many different ways. So we'll just use that to the best of our ability. Alright, so we got martial priorities here. Let's see, staunch defense, plus 2 to melee defense. I think melee attack would probably be more helpful for my armies, just because my guys have pretty low attack in general. It is the winter months, but it looks like I can march all the way to Kai. My troops are replenishing, though, while they're in this province, so it might not be a bad idea for me to just stop at the provincial border up here. Looks like there's a Hojo character in my way. Not real worried about the monk. He can demoralize my army, but yeah, I can always just siege and wait a turn and let the effects of that wear off. Alright, let's get our monk headed towards this army again. Need to get that monk leveled up. Let's see how he is doing. Looks like it is still happy. Looks like our income is not great, but it's there. It's moving along. Got a few more turns until we get done with the current research, which should help our economy even a little more. I think that Hojo army is still just standing up here taking attrition losses. It's fine with me. They can stand there as long as they want, or they can attack my castle. Either way, they're going to die. Unless they get a bunch of reinforcements, which is very possible, in which case I would have to move my troops from Settsu to come reinforce or to retake the city if I lose it, but I should be able to give them a pretty staunch fight with the type of retainer units that I have in that city. Alright, so here we are at the beginning of spring, and what better time to spring an attack on our enemies. We still have some replenishing to do in some of our units. Let's at least go, yeah, Kai is relatively undefended, so this is going to be an easy take. And just auto-resolve and take this province. Let's take a look at what we need to do here. We definitely want to repair the castle. They got a Naginata dojo and a warhorse stables. Both of those are handy. I might actually see if I can upgrade this castle and then build a one of the Ikko Ikki temples, because then that might allow me to eventually have the what do you call it, the dang, I'm losing the words, the Naginata warrior monk cav. I really want some warrior monk cav because my light cav is just pretty ineffective, so I think that would be very good for me to have. And I'm trying to build these better temples in all my provinces. So it's always a good thing because you get those extra warrior monk retainers and it'll help you defend your provinces better. Like up here you can see the Hojo are afraid to attack me just for that very reason probably. Because they know my garrison units are going to be quite strong. It looks like I can train another monk here, and I will gladly do that. Put him on the boat. Having more of these monks is helpful because you can then convert the provinces in front of you. This is kind of a dangerous situation I have going on with the Oda to have them have land right in the center of my lands. But you know, I'm going to kind of make a defense up in this area of Japan, and so eventually it'll be easy to kind of push the Oda right back down towards Kyoto, especially if I can defend my borders, and then I'll place a navy, one in the north and one in the south, to watch for landing parties and be able to prevent that. So I think that will pretty much take care of that situation. So alright, we are in control of Kai. We need to wait a turn in order to let things start getting in order there, so let's do that. Looks like the Oda are marching back this direction. Not exactly sure why. Takeda are moving a big army there. That's good. They'll just keep the Date and the Hojo busy for me. So right now I don't mind working with them, but I mean eventually I'm going to have to turn against them. So let's see. I don't know how quickly I'm going to be able to leave Kai, just due to the fact that we have to convert it. Trying to get this monk down here. I do not have enough money to upgrade to the fortress yet, but I think we should do that. So maybe I'll just stay here for a few turns, get it upgraded to a fortress, and then move on down to Izu. It doesn't look like I'm going to be beaten there by the Oda, I hope. I definitely want that, but having this war horse, I mean, I may have war horses elsewhere, but this is always a good commodity to have too. You can see my income is up, and I'm not sure, yeah, I've got one more turn, and then it hopefully should go up just a little bit more as well. So let's take care of that. In this turn, we got Yari Ronin, light cavalry. Okay, yeah, let's just go ahead and end this turn and save up enough money to upgrade to a fortress there. I've got that monk on the boat that I need to go ahead and bring down. Looks like the Oda are pushing further against the Hojo, so I may want to make a move to Izu. And it looks like they're almost cutting me off from some of the backlands of Japan. We may have to cause some pain to the Oda through our monks and see if we can slow them down that way. Let's see what units you can train at this bigger monastery, or what it enables the building of. Temple complex, church. Interesting. Or actually, if we go to the encyclopedia, and then we go to units, and we should be able to go to, let's see, Spear Cav. I'm guessing it's under Spear Cav. Yeah, Naginata Warrior Monk Cav. We can see that what buildings require. We need a Jodo Shinsu Sanctuary and a War Horse Stables. So we do not need a Naginata Dojo. So technically I don't guess I have to upgrade the defenses at Kai. I could just get rid of the Naginata Dojo, but that would allow me to train both types of warrior monks. I got the Warhorse Stables. Wonder if I can build the Sanctuary. Monastery. No, I cannot build the Sanctuary, and it looks like it'll take 16 turns to be able to build it. So we're probably going to have to forego the, the Monk Cavalry for now, because 16 turns is a lot of turns. You know, another province would be really helpful for me to capture. It looks like it is under Besho control. Settsu is an excellent province to capture, and I may just try and march through Oda lands and take care of that, actually, because capturing Settsu vastly accelerates your research, because it has a library there. Let's see who these people are allied with. Their enemies, the Oda, the Ashikaga Shonen, and the Hatano. So their enemies are pretty much my enemies for the most part. So that may not be a bad move. I'll have to consider that. The gold mine and Settsu would be an excellent, excellent capture to make. Let's go ahead and let's just tear down the Naginata Dojo for now, because I don't really need it. And let's build in its place one of the Ikko Ikki temples there. Okay, looks like everything else is here for now. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Definitely had some good income rolling now. We're back up into the 2,000 range, so hopefully it'll stay that way. And then I just improved the farms there. Looks like the Takeda are doing some of my work for me, which is fine. I do want to be able to move out of Kai as soon as possible, though. Sato agrarian toil farms in this province. Awesome. Well, that's fine with me. I'm all about gaining more wealth each turn. Well, let's see. I wonder if I should... I wonder how angry this town gets if I take my army out of the town. I'm sure they won't be happy. Yeah, it's still 100% Shinto Buddhist. I thought my general was supposed to cause conversion. Apparently he is not, or at least not very quickly. So I probably shouldn't leave this province alone. And I am building the temple there, and now I've got the monk there as well. So that should start bringing the religion back into my favor. Let's see what we can do here. I might be able to just send the monk down and cause a rebellion in certain areas. And in fact, I should take this monk, rather than taking an army to Settsu. I forgot, you know, I can use these monks. I should take this monk down to Settsu and try and incite a revolt and capture Settsu that way. I just think it would be a lot smarter. So let's go ahead and end a turn here. Looks like we have just passed the 15-minute mark or so, somewhere in that vicinity. I may be a little bit off. I wonder why the Takeda and the Oda are so intent on going north. And it looks like the Oda just lost a province there to rebellion. So that might be a good one for me to take over. Kozuke? Wonder if I can leave this place yet. Thinking I could leave leave a couple of units to garrison. Let's see what happens. Looks like they're still pretty happy. Looks like my character is still causing... Let's put my guy in the boat and see what it's like when he just straight up leaves the province. I'm thinking it's going to be alright to go ahead and leave Sato. Let's go drop my troops off here. It looks like this would be a good time to make a run towards Kozuke. And let's bring this monk as well and have him... it's not letting me... There we go. Have him inspire the army. So that you can see that that actually increases the morale of my men. So like these Ashigaru go all the way up to 10 morale, and then my warrior monk's up to 18. And that monk doesn't have any like experience points for inspiring either. So that ought to give you an idea about how well the monks can increase the effectiveness of your army. And I believe actually that I have some... Yep, I have these bow warrior monks here who can join this army. And I'll take a couple of these archers. Yeah, my less experienced one, or I guess, yeah, it's pretty much a decent trade. And we'll put these guys into the city for extra defense, and then this army should be pretty self-sufficient at this point. And we'll take it and march towards Kozuke and see if we can take it before the Oda retake it. It'll be a good opportunity for us to continue to gain provinces. And with provinces, generally, you're going to gain some power and wealth as well. So the only thing you have to be careful of course, is not overextending yourself and making sure that you can defend your borders. And it looks like right now the Takeda and the Oda are doing a really good job of helping keep the military campaigns against me minimal. But it won't stay that way forever. Alright, so I finished studying strategy of attack. We'll do Way of the Bow, followed up by Heaven and Earth, and that will definitely increase our bow effectiveness. I'm kind of thinking that researching Matchlock would be good if I get the opportunity. It is a long campaign, so hopefully I get the opportunity. It still takes quite a long time to get to the point where you can train Matchlock Ashigaru, but there's other Matchlock units that we might be able to get as well. Ooh man, 86% chance of revolt. I don't know if the Besho have another army around anywhere, but dude, I'm totally going for that because I have plenty of money. So, looks like we have indeed incited revolt. Awesome. So, yeah, that's good. Hopefully we can take Settsu in such a manner, because that would be really, really awesome. And having that library there would greatly increase, our ability to capture provinces. Looks like the Oda have a little bit of beatback going on from the Besho, so they may start focusing some of their attention there and less back in this direction. Keep upgrading that temple. Man, this place is unwavering. Buddhist monk, let's see, so Ikko monk present, Ikko owned province. These people are, percentage next turn 100. These people are not budging on their religion. I don't understand. What in the world? Is there something here I'm not getting? Yeah, I don't understand why this province is not converting. It's kind of strange to me. We'll go ahead and upgrade to a stronghold. Maybe that'll help repress the population. In case, for some reason or ever, I can't get them to convert. Not really sure what the reasoning for that is. I've not seen anything quite like that happen, so I'm a little confused. It says I incited revolt. Oh, there. Yep. Look, my army took Settsu. Awesome. Province liberated. Now the real question is whether or not I can hold Settsu, because that's gonna be the real challenge. That's awesome. We took Settsu. Oh, I'm so excited. Now, of course, the province is extremely unhappy at the moment. Probably partly due to the fact that the castle is destroyed. I probably don't want to upgrade this to a library just yet, because we're going to want to make sure I can actually hold the province for another turn. That market is nice for my economy, but I really need the temple more than the market. Let's see. Army, what kind of army do I have? Just a couple of Ashigaru units. Let's pull them just outside the city. See if we can have the monk inspire my army. Move in here. So yeah, the town's quite unhappy, and I may end up with a revolt back the other direction just because I haven't converted this province yet. But I wanted to go ahead and at least attempt this capture. It looks like eventually if I can upgrade to that library, it'll really help reduce my research time and really help me get to a lot better technologies and stuff a lot sooner than any other clan will have. That was pretty awesome that I was able to cause that revolt. I didn't expect that. It looks like an Oda army is moving in the same direction as my daimyo, so I need to get down there. I forgot about Kozuki. I need to capture it. Looks like the Hitano are moving around back there. They are still at peace with me, for the time being at least. Hopefully it stays that way. Wow, man, what is up with this province? It is just not converting. If anybody has any idea why this thing isn't converting, let me know, because it's kind of blowing my mind. Devout Eco General present, -2. It's really weird. I'm not really sure why this province isn't converting. See, I can probably recruit another monk even. Yeah, let's recruit another monk, and we'll use him to try and go down and convert the other gold mine province at Izu. It says Shinto Buddhism. Okay, so finally, with another monk there, it looks like it's going to start going down. So I guess there's just a lot of things keeping it from converting. Huh. I guess I need a lot of persuasion to convert these particular folk. Looks like Settsu is actually happy now, and we're going to build the Jodo Shinsu Temple, and that'll help give us another garrison unit, and then also convert the population faster. I think we should upgrade to a stronghold. Actually, we'll hold off on the stronghold, and let's upgrade the library first, and then we'll upgrade the stronghold the next one, and just try and make an actual kind of really defensive posture right here in Settsu, and that will give me a really good bonus throughout the remainder of this this campaign. Let's see what my timing looks like. Yeah, it looks like I'm about out of time. So I'm actually going to try and make 2 episodes tonight. So this one, I'm going to go ahead and end this one now so that I make sure and meet my timing goals. Darn it, I forgot to march into Kozuke again. I hope they don't take it. I don't know why I'm forgetting that. I'll go ahead and wait till this turns over before I stop the video recording. And I'm also going to change the titling on the videos due to some suggestions I had, and just see how people like it. I mean, I need to update my playlist. I apologize for not having updated those yet. Let's see, at peace. So I guess this clan's at peace with me. Let's take a look at the diplomatic relationships. It's this clan right here. They have no real friends, enemies, or otherwise, so it won't hurt me to attack them. I need this province more than they do. So, and I'm not going to call my allies to help again because I want this on my own, and I don't really want my allies coming down here and stealing this province. Whoa, they got an army here. I wonder how good that particular army is. Well, I mean, I got a pretty good army too. I mean, I think if I siege them, I can probably take them. Yeah, it's just an Ashigaru army, so I'm pretty sure I can take them down. My men will be inspired by the monk, plus I have the bow warrior monk archers, and all these Naginata warrior monks that are fully replenished. I'm pretty sure I can take these guys, so we'll just go ahead and continue the siege and see if we can get them to come out and fight us. That will damage the castle, which is a bit frustrating, but it'll turn out alright in the end. So it looks like this province is finally starting to convert. I wonder if we finished one more turn, the temple will finish, then I'll probably go ahead and move that monk off down to Izu to start converting there. Looks like I do have enough money to upgrade to a stronghold in Settsu, so we'll do that as well. And let's see our construction. We almost have our temple done there. So yeah, things are really looking good for now. So anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Stay tuned because I'll probably have another one following this one at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed it.